WLFI Dips Billion-token governance debate after a 62 billion token vesting proposal hit trader confidence. The strange part is that on-chain voting support looks overwhelming, while market sentiment looks sharply negative. WLFI fell nearly 14% as voting opened on a plan that would place more than 62 billion tokens under new vesting schedules. The conflict is between governance approval and supply fear, and that is exactly where token markets can become unstable. The immediate pressure is that governance support clashes with market supply fear. The reason this deserves attention is that future vesting can affect current token pricing. Read the event through this lens. WLFI fell as a 62 billion token vesting vote opened. The confirmed baseline is a proposal covering more than 62 billion WLFI tokens. Voting runs until May 7. The 1 billion token quorum has already been met, and about 6 billion tokens have voted yes against 3.2 million opposed. The token fell from $0.073 to $0.064 during the voting window and remains far below its $0.33 peak. Roughly 45 billion tokens are allocated to founders, advisors, and early partners under a 2-year cliff and 3-year vesting schedule. Those facts put about 6 billion tokens voted yes, beside only 3.2 million tokens opposed during the window. That baseline keeps the segment grounded before the mechanism takes over. The factual floor is the proposal defines large founder and supporter allocations. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The mechanism is supply scheduling. A vesting plan does not release every token immediately, but it defines when large future allocations can start moving. In plain English, traders are reacting to future supply rules even before all of that supply can enter the market. WLFI Dips Billion matters here because token prices often move on expected dilution, not only actual unlocked tokens. The operating detail is that a 2-year cliff delays founder allocation movement. While defined schedules replace indefinite lockups, that is the part viewers need before judging the headline. The mechanism stays concrete because vesting sets when future supply can become active. The affected side is current WLFI holders and early participants trying to understand what future sell pressure could look like. Another 17 billion tokens tied to early supporters follow a similar structure with a shorter vesting period. A possible burn of around 10% of allocated tokens could remove roughly 4.5 billion tokens, but the final effect depends on approval and terms. Project leadership says the structure replaces indefinite lockups with defined schedules, while critics see the proposal as unfair or badly timed. The practical effect lands on WLFI holders because a possible burn could remove about 4.5 billion tokens. The secondary read is that community backlash remains despite yes votes. The effect is not abstract. WLFI holders must price possible future supply expansion. The unresolved piece is the final shape of the vote and how terms are accepted. Near-unanimous voting support does not settle community backlash or prove the market will absorb future supply calmly. The useful proof will be final vote results, burn confirmation, accepted terms, and price behavior after the voting window closes. Governance approval should not be treated as the same thing as market acceptance. The clean split is that the vote is active. While final terms and burns still needs evidence, the unsupported leap would be this: strong voting support does not prove market comfort. The clarification needed is May 7 results and accepted terms will clarify supply. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The next signal is the May 7 vote close and the final token treatment details. For WLFI Dips Billion, the details to watch are founder vesting, early supporter terms, burn mechanics, and whether locked tokens remain locked if terms are rejected. Those details will show whether the market sees clarity, dilution, or another governance fight. WLFI's problem is not only the vote count, it is whether holders trust the supply map. The decisive test is watch vesting and burn details. That matters because final terms define the supply map. The next stage should be judged by May 7 vote close, not by guesses.